Keep it real, child. Thank you for joining us once again. Listen, before we get into the getty, I want to say thank you for all of the support that you all have been showing me. It has been overwhelming. It has been marvelous, fabulous, amazing, and I am loving it. This week on Keep It Real, I have a very, very special guest, an artist of many, many forms, and a gentleman who has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Stay tuned for more of Keep It Real.
Presenting Mizz Jinnay.
Serving it to you like it's never been served before, darling. Welcome to the professional.
In front of us, time to get advantageous. Stamp on it, stamp on it.
Fine, only just stumbling on the conversation. We were conversing, nobody invited you here. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Val to the show. Val, welcome to Keep It Real.
Thank you so much.
Those dimples, Val, are doing it to me.
Getting my blush.
I tell you. Listen, I've known Val for quite a time.
From since we small.
Shy, but you don't give away age. She's an old bitch. So don't give away age every time you know you're from since she's small. Say no, Mr. Knows a few years ahead.
Hashtag 22.
Hey! Hashtag, that's my hashtag! Hashtag Val. Hashtag Mizz Jinnay. Hashtag Keep It Real Season 2.
Hashtag fierce.
Hashtag Tribe. Hashtag Tribe. Why hashtag Tribe, Val?
Hashtag try because that is what I designed for.
Val is a key player in Tribe the band. And for those of you who don't know, tuning in on a hot foreign audience, Tribe the Band is one of the main bands for Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. As we mentioned on one of our episodes, you know, Trinidad has this huge carnival every year, and as part of the mass, we have bands. And these bands are basically bands, groups of masqueraders. And every year we have new concepts, we have new themes, we have new costumes, and Val is one of the designers for Tribe, which is one of the premier bands in our Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. Val, welcome. Tell us a bit about Tribe, a bit about your work with Tribe, a bit about your mask making, designing work as Val.
But there's so much to say. Where do you want me to start?
Start with how you started, how you just get into a hot mask, girl.
How you just get into a hot mask? Alright, I can tell you from where I started. I, coming out of high school, into design.
What school you went to?
KIR.
Queens Royal College.
Hashtag QRC.
Hashtag QRC, I love it.
Time, right? And coming out of school, it was suggested to me about this mask thing. Now, when you go to QRC, you cannot go to QRC and not like carnival. It's almost like okay, you look out your window, you see the savannah, you get up in the morning, you dream about the mask. It happens, you know. Right. We grew up in Hearts, we grew up playing Jersey in Hearts, we grew up playing masks in Hearts. So from that moment, I always knew I had an affinity with carnival, which is ironic because I do not come from that culture. My family is not a carnival people, you know. They love it, they're very supportive, but they're not up that, you know. I get up in the morning with a scotch in my hand, they get up in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm just saying what happens, right?
Yeah.
So that then being said, you know, it came from somewhere, I don't know where, but reach, you know. So then I had planned on leaving school to go away. I said that was it for me in Trinidad.
Listen,
you know, I just say, you know,
listen. It's a reality of the process.
It's a reality. So I tell myself, you know what? We're doing this thing. We're doing the Form 5 and we're going to pick it.
Right.
At some point then it was going to take me a year to get my papers in order and so to apply for schools or whatever the case. And then in that time I said, well, why waste time? Why not go on to sixth form? Okay. I can't explain it. Again, I don't know when it happened. But sometime during that time in sixth form, when I suppose a young person becomes an adult, you start a line, you start to go out, you start to experience Trinidad for what Trinidad is, and fell in love with Trinidad. And that was the moment when I decided I never want to leave. Up to now, I still do not want to leave, you know?
It's incredible. Hashtag Patriots!
Get them. Hashtag get them.
Yeah!
Right?
We are all about the hashtag.
Right. So at that moment then I said, okay, you know what? I want to open my business in Trinidad. I don't want to go away anymore. So what am I going to do? Let me start to get involved in the industry. In starting to get involved in the industry and working with amazing people like Peter Elias, Diane Hunt, even in theatre, you know, meeting different people, meeting all of them. They were so fabulous and they were so good to me. You know,
Yes.
I've been very, very blessed. If nothing, they were supportive, and that is something you can't pay for. You cannot pay for support. You know,
Which is the same reason why I thank you for coming on the show just a little bit. Thank you so much.
Anything at all, right? Anything from a Jinnay. Anything from a Jinnay, right?
Hashtag anything from the show. Yeah.
So at that point then, in that process of trying to discover what Trinidad had to offer to me, apart from the lime and apart from the masqueraders experience of mass, it was suggested, why not design? So see man, pick up my big A-level portfolio.
Yes.
I'm going in mass camp. And let me tell you, I'm going from mass camp to mass camp to mass camp. And you know, I didn't know about these things, so I went to them to design for Carnival in January. This time band and sell out, but
Right.
I'm now going, you know. And I mean, maybe it was my personality, maybe it was my drive, but again, I met great people. That was my first year meeting Tribe as well, which was their first or second year in existence. And I always maintained a relationship with them and other bands, but them as well. Gerald and Dave from Hearts were always supportive. Like he would always talk to me and said, Val, what you doing, what's going on, you know, whatever like that. So I had that drive pushing. So even though I wasn't designing for a number of years, I was involved in terms of a thought process.
Right.
What's going on, what's
And
happening,
in
what's
the
coming
industry.
next. Yeah.
Get into the industry.
I've been all over and back. Party here, party there, party there. There's nothing I have ever experienced like Tribe after lunch. And that was the moment for me, that was the moment I said to myself, you know what, if the opportunity becomes available, I want to get involved, not with this band, but with this type of mass.
Okay.
Which I think,
The movement.
The movement of the mass, the energy of the mass is a different place right now. And again, the stars aligned. Dean called that week and he was like, Val, oh my God, we need X, Y, and Z. Why don't you come to me with Monique? Why don't you come here and the rest is history? It started from that point. So a little boy again, going into my portfolio, and it just kind of, it happened from there, you know.
So Val, beyond your involvement in Tribe, beyond you being a designer for them, and beyond everything else that you do for Tribe the band, where are you as an artist right now? What is happening with that?
What do you mean?
Because I know that you're not just involved in mass making and mass design and mass production.
Right.
What other aspects of your artistry is happening? What's happening with you? I know there are one or two things. Is there an instrument that you've learned at some point in time?
There's an instrument. Hashtag business any road. Right. Well, I have always been.
Don't let me pick him out, whatever, it have all kind of party
You
music.
pick. So now I have continued studying Indian classical music for years and years.
I don't want to I wanted to give it to us. I want to serve it in the right.
Alright.
Rest it right on the back, place it all over it. Don't just touch it in.
Right.
Place it all on the bosom. You've continued to
I
study
practice and study Hindustani Indian classical music.
Hindustani Indian classical.
North Indian music.
North Indian music.
North Indian music. And the organization that I'm a part of, they don't only do music alone. It's music and arts and drama and culture and this and that and everything and yoga and all that.
Recently, you saw something that was terribly inspirational happen right here in Trinidad.
Oh.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so two days ago, so I went to this play. I didn't even know what was happening, but I went again because, you know, when you're called by the organization to come to something, you go. You know, you have given me knowledge, you have given me culture, I will give back to you, whatever.
Yes.
So, it was a shadow play. Now, there's this old storytelling concept that they call puppeteering or puppet plays or something.
Right.
So, don't even ask me the name, but there's something. So, what it is they have a screen and you have these puppets behind it, and the entire story is told with the shadows, because it's backlit,
Yes.
and then lights and sound and everything like that. They took that concept and basically used live puppets. So they used people. So they still screened the entire front of the stage, backlit the thing, and had live musicians at the bottom. And let me tell you something, even though it's an ancient concept, I was just so inspired by it because I felt like it was so contemporary. It was something that I had seen, it's something fresh, you know, it's not fresh, but it's fresh at the same time, you know? Right? It's like wine, you know, I'm just saying, right? Like cheese, you know, whatever, it's fabulous, old, fabulous. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. Not necessarily the same type of play, but that same contemporary modern theatre feel.
Yes. And that is a lot of the reason why I've been intrigued by your artistry, because you've tapped into something which a lot of artists sometimes find themselves at a writer's block, so to speak, for. Living in this country, it's very, very easy to only feed yourself with what we have here.
Right.
And to then begin to think myopically. All we have is this, all that we have in the culture is mass. Indian culture is just wholesale.
Right.
You understand? But you have found a way to tap into pockets of the society, and also found, and I'm sure that this is also an artistic influence for you, which is an entire aspect of Indian culture that is not just mainstream, and it feeds you and it fuels your artistry, and I think that is an excellent journey. Also because, and which is also a reason that we wanted you on the show, is that Trinidad and Tobago has over 50% of an Indian population. Over 50% of the population is East Indian, and it is an immense aspect, immense integration, and immense percentage of our culture as a people. And I really, really wanted somebody to say we are so grounded in it, and we keep in touch. And yes, there's so many aspects of you, but you're grounded in something which then feeds everything else that we see coming to this surface.
And it's funny because I don't see it as, okay, I leave my secular world, because let's face it, at the end of the day, they're selling sex and rum. I'm saying, you understand? It's a new mass, it's a different mass, which we'll talk about just now, you know. And as I mentioned just now, it's my quiet belief. That's what I see it as. It's just something else, another aspect of me. I did an interview a few years ago, and I described myself as a student of beautiful things. And that's what I think it is to me. Like, I like pretty things. You know, I like the world. I go outside, I see a tree, I see this, I see that, I hear somebody sing or whatever. It's all part of the same culture, it's all part of art. And that's what I'm inspired by, it's what I'm intrigued by, it's what I drive to contribute to at the same time. Vicious circle, beautiful circle, vicious.
I love it, and I also love once again that you didn't, it's very grounded in local. It's very grounded in all that we are in, all that we have, and you take it there. But there's one other little tidbit that I want to squeeze out of you before we let you go on to the world and continue being fabulous. But, we will be right back with that. So, I have a little quirky, fun little game that I like to play with a lot of my guests who come onto this show. It is called the Mizz Jinnay Rapid Response Reel, where I ask you a series of questions, and I want you to spit out to me the very, very, very first thing that comes to your mind. Don't censor yourself.
In life or right now? Yeah.
I love it. Are you ready?
Get out.
All right. Tribe.
Mass. Oh God, sorry. I thought. Right. Okay. Again. Go.
Ep9.
Right.
Mass.
Tribe.
Yeah. Tribe, mass, tribe. I love it. Ashram.
I'm singing.
Trinidad.
Tobago.
You play that answer game with me.
Go.
Just now, girl, as soon as I ask you, I take a question, so I'm glad you're giving me a chance. Fabulousness.
Val.
Mars.
Val.
Has she Mars already?
Yeah.
Carnival is.
Did you color?
Carnival is.
I spent whole day in the savannah just playing the and.
Hey, I love it.
Right.
Favorite song?
Casual.
You're thinking. Favorite song?
Advantages.
Favorite artist?
Marshall.
Favorite artist?
Beyonce.
Yes! You see how much Beyonce here today? Yes! For you. Favorite place in the world?
Trinidad.
Favorite memory?
Because it's what I am. Yeah.
That is special. Val. Thank you so much. Oh wait, before we go, I just want to find out what's next. What is next for Val? There's so much happening now. What is next? Where are we going? Where are we taking you? Quick.
I never know.
Okay.
It happens.
Okay.
So just as the story, as I told you when I started to know what tomorrow brings will bring.
Yes.
I did tell, I label my years. So 2016 is the year of achievement. So by November, ask me the same question again. I'll tell you what I achieved.
Yes. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Val. Val, thank you so much for coming on the show. It has been an immense pleasure.
Oh, it was fun. Thank you so much.
Immense pleasure. Keep track of Val. Because my days, you see him now, but there are things happening in the woodworks, and you never know where he will be in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years from now. This has been another episode of Keep It Real, where we want you to keep it fabulous, keep it carnival, keep it mass, keep it artistic. Most of all, I'm your host, Mizz Jinnay. Keeping it real.
stamp on it, trample it, trample it.